Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, See Through the Script here. Today is December 19th, 2021, and in the headlines, we have a very big story regarding an LA rapper who is dead from a stabbing who goes by the name of Drakeo the Ruler. And for those who are not familiar with him, let's just briefly read into the headline. And then we'll get into the decode like usual. LA rapper Drakeo the Ruler is dead after a stabbing at the Snoop Dogg headlined Once Upon a Time Festival concert, TMZ has learned. Drakeo was one of the dozens of billed performers at the huge all-day event Saturday in LA's Exposition Park. And guys, this Saturday that this individual died is nothing like any other Saturday, granted that it is the first Saturday on the beginning of Saturnalia, which is a pagan festival where they make sacrifices to the god Saturn. So we're going to touch more on that in depth because I know some people are like, what? How is this rapper involved in occult ritual and et cetera, et cetera? We're going to break it all down like usual. But yeah, let's get into it. All right, so right off top, for those who are new here, we're going to be discussing the practice of Gematria. It's essentially where you code a number into a letter. When you spell out a word or a phrase, you get a numerical value. This is simple English Gematria. We use the 4 base ciphers, which I'm going to show on the screen now. And then we also combine this with the date numerology. And you'll see what I mean by date numerology as we go through the decode. But without further ado, let's get it. So as you can see, Drakeo the Ruler is dead at the age of 28 after being stabbed in the neck. And the date numerology of the stabbing was on the 18th of December, which has prime numerology of 71 when you add the date up as such. And his stage name, Drakeo the Ruler, in the most pure cipher is what it's considered, equals 71. And the Society of Jesus, the culprits behind these rituals that also worship Saturn, equals 71. Now, according to the Los Angeles, California outlet KTLA, Drakeo was stabbed in the neck last night, December 18th, at the Once Upon a Time Festival in LA. Drakeo the Ruler, his real name is Darrell Cladwell, and that has matching gematria in 3 out of the 4 base ciphers with how he died, which was stabbed in the neck. And you can see I'm not making up the phrase. It's literally all over the headlines, in the stories, etc. 142, 61, 92. Remember the 61, because the number 61 is going to pop back near the end. The date numerology of the stabbing, that also had date numerology of 53 when added as such, as there is different numerical paths to adding up the date numerology for those who weren't aware. And we have 53 numerology, stabbed, which is the way he died, equals 53, alongside the day that he was stabbed, Saturday, which equals 53. Notice that, again, continuing with the date numerology and date durations. First, the date numerology, we also have 17 date numerology when you basically reduce every number within the date that we're actually adding up. And notice that this number 17 is very crucial. This is because from Drakeo's 28th to his stabbing is a span of 17 days. That's December 1st to December 18th. And this is interesting because Drakeo the Ruler equals 71, stabbed equals 17, and kill equals 17. 71 is the reflection of 17 numerically. Now, moving on, another trend that we commonly see, unfortunately, amongst the gangster rap community is the fact that these artists are passing away in their hometown. Recently, we had the passing of Young Dolph and Slim 400. If you guys want to see the decodes on that, I put out videos. You can go check it out on my page, or I'll try to leave it in the description below. However, when it comes to Drakeo the Ruler, he also died in his hometown, being LA, and he was stabbed on December 18th, which was the day leaving 13 days in our calendar year. Notice LA abbreviated in the most basic cipher equals 13. Also notice Drakeo died at the age of 28, as we discussed earlier. Saturday has that gematria of 28 in the most pure cipher and 107 in reverse ordinal. This matches with kill equaling 17 and 28 in reverse full reduction. Remember, 107, drop the 0, 17 with the rules of numerology. Drakeo the Ruler, his stage name equals 7182, the reflections of these numbers, 28 and 17. Darrell Cladwell His full name, or his real name for that matter, equals 263 in reverse ordinal. 263 is the 56th prime number. Society of Jesus, the main culprits, equal 56. All-seeing eye equals 56. You see what he's posing as in this photo. Now, this is the poster for Once Upon a Time Festival in LA, and notice that Darrell Cladwell and Once Upon a Time Festival equal 92 in the reduction ciphers. And again, he was stabbed in the neck on the 18th of December at this festival. Now, good old TMZ with the murder scripts all the time in regards to the breaking news when we're talking about these artists or entertainers. They made sure to state the detail that he was backstage around 8:30 p.m. when a fight broke out, and during the altercation, he got stabbed, according to the law enforcement sources. Notice that they said 8:30 p.m., like 83. Murder equals 83. How convenient, right? You will see some conflicting timelines on other articles, but I like TMZ because they always seem to have the inside scoop on these breaking news headlines. Now, if you guys remember the number 61 that I mentioned earlier, you could see how it also pops back up in connection with the rapper Snoop Dogg. And the reason why this is tied here is you could see at the headline, it states, rapper Drakeo the Ruler stabbed to death at Snoop Dogg Festival. Now, from Snoop's 50th to Drakeo's, aka Darrell's, news of his stabbing is a span of 61 days. And again, we discussed Darrell Cladwell, his real name, equals 61 in the most pure cipher. And again, they don't put Snoop Dogg's name in the headline for no reason. Obviously, it was his festival, so they want to make sure that you see his name and Drakeo the Ruler's tied together. And who is Snoop Dogg? One of the kings of LA gangster rap, right? The legend that's still around during the time when many others didn't make it. You can see the image that's up there too. Similar image coming from this individual right here, Drakeo the Ruler, West Coast covering one eye. And Drakeo stabbed to death on the first Saturday of Saturnalia. And let's just dive a little deeper. The most popular holiday on the ancient Roman calendar derived from older farming-related rituals of midwinter and the winter solstice, especially the practice of offering gifts or sacrifices to the gods during the winter sowing season. This should explain everything realistically. There shouldn't need to be any more explanation when we see the history in line with the numbers in present day. A lot of sacrifices have went down, unfortunately. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got for this video. I think it's about time to wrap it up. I really do appreciate everybody who stuck around and watched the whole thing. RIP goes out to Drakeo the Ruler. We're just here to expose this crooked music industry and how these rituals go down by the numbers. But yeah, without further ado, make sure to follow me on Instagram at See Through the Script. All my links will be in the description below. Be sure to check out my previous videos on the other two artists that passed away this year in their hometowns, Slim 400 and Young Dolph. But again, without further ado, it's your boy Script, and I'm out of here. Peace.